our sisters and brothers there, and even more importantly, the witness of Milton and his sisters and brothers, pastors and lay people from across the Presbyterian Church in Colombia, speaks to all of us, and we are deeply grateful. I will read Anne's in English and not take the time to read the translated version that we will begin with in Milton this morning. For your prayerful choice to risk active and personal involvement in the suffering of others. For your awareness springing from deep within you that a faith must be lived if it is to be honored by God. For your conviction that small acts of courage can save lives. For your wild success in creating the Presbyterian Colombia Accompaniment program, protecting the work and witness of our sisters and brothers in Colombia, and offering Presbyterians in the United States the opportunity to live our convictions. For your continuing witness in the face of possible danger to yourselves and your families, for lives well lived, and for your visions of work still to be accomplished in the pursuit of God's justice for the people of Colombia, and with our gratitude for the ways in which your example has opened all of us to rich friendships and the possibility that we might be fireboards of this trust, characterizing the age in which we live. For all of these things, on this day, the 17th of June, 2006, the Presbyterian Peace Fellowship honors you for the example you have been, both to our denomination, the Presbyterian Church of Colombia, and the Presbyterian Church USA. You are peace seekers. You have shown us all how to follow more closely the path of Jesus, and we are in your debt. Thank you. Comments, and then Milton with help from Alice with translations, and then we'll move on.
Thank you, Rick. Thank you all. I'm honored to receive this award for the Colombia Accompaniment and with Milton Mejia. When in 2004, the Presbyterian Church of Colombia asked for unarmed accompaniers to protect them against violence, that was when we learned that they were receiving death threats, arbitrary arrests. When this happened, we wanted to make a response, and we did not know how. However, Rick Chase would not leave it there, and he said to us, the Peace Fellowship will do it. Rick said, oh, by the way, there's no money for this, but, you know, get to work, raise it, and so forth. We realized that this would be carrying off a denomination, the Colombian Church, that is, and our own organization, both of which are dedicated to nonviolent action for peace. And we realized that this was a pairing that we could not resist. So the Colombia Accompaniment program was born. And in cooperation with PCUSA's Office on South America and the Caribbean, and with the good guidance of Kelly Wesley, whom you met earlier, we now send down a team of 2 volunteers each month. Since November of 2004, we have trained 35 volunteers, 22 of whom have served. Of those 22, 10 have asked to go back. And I think that is a sign that they know that they are making a difference. Their age range is 23 to 73. About half are men and about half are women. And I haven't taken a census of them, but I suspect that a good many of them are surprised to find themselves doing what they are doing. From this experience, the Colombia Church has learned that it is not alone. The accompaniers have learned what it costs for a church to speak out against injustice, what it costs to be the church in a time of great violence. And I want to say, I think that is a lesson that our church here needs to begin to learn. How do you do it, and what is the cost? As our Peace Fellowship teams come and go, we are forging a bond with the church for the accompaniers who are with us. Please to stand, and let's give them a hand.
I don't really consider this a prize.
Considero que esto es un pacto con sus iglesias y de muchas personas para seguir trabajando por la paz de Colombia.
I see it as a covenant between a church and many individuals to keep on working for Colombia.
Power, please.
I see it as a covenant between the church in the United States and the church in Colombia and many individuals who are committed to keep on working for peace.
En Colombia, Uribe acaba de ser reelegido.
In Colombia, President Uribe has just been re-elected.
La gente dice con mucho poder.
You've heard it said that he got a lot of votes.
En primera de Samuel 8, cuando el pueblo pidió, quiso elegir un rey, Dios le dijo que no, porque no iba a llevar a la guerra.
In 1 Samuel 8, when the people asked for a king, God told them no, because a king would lead them into war.
A la gente parece que lo deslumbra las personas que les gusta la guerra.
It would seem that many people are overwhelmed by those who actually like war.
Un pequeño grupo del pueblo de Dios y Dios mismo dijeron que eso no era lo mejor.
A small group of the people of God and God for his own self said that this is not right.
La guerra destruye todo, absolutamente todo.
War destroys everything, every country.
La gente le gusta la paz. En este mundo, las iglesias perseguidas por intereses de grupos muy pequeños que se quieren apoderar de esa riqueza.
But today, in this world, richness is being sought out by small groups of people who want to take control of it for their own purposes.
Estos grupos incluso están por encima de nuestro gobierno.
These groups are above our governments.
Nuestros gobiernos, el de ustedes, el de Colombia y muchos otros hoy están al servicio de intereses egoístas, intereses que solo les quieren apropiarse de la riqueza de los pueblos.
Our governments, yours in the United States, ours in Colombia, and many others around the world, are in the service of people who are trying to take over the wealth of the different countries of the world for their own purposes.
Y para eso crean guerras y destruyen.
That's why they create wars and destruction.
Nosotros tenemos que proteger las comunidades que viven donde hay mucha riqueza y donde hay mucho que Dios ha creado y que es hermoso.
We need to protect the people who live in communities where there is this beautiful wealth that God has created.
Gracias, y la invitación es a eso, a que sigamos trabajando por la paz de Colombia y por proteger las comunidades, las iglesias y todas las personas que en Colombia y aquí en Estados Unidos queremos seguir trabajando por la paz.
Thank you, and this is my invitation that we keep working together to protect the communities, the churches and the individuals who are committed to working for peace.